Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says, the only show on YouTube where when I know that I'm going to be talking about a Pokemon subject, I go out and buy a special shirt just to show it off. Today's topic is Pokemon GO dead? No, it's not. No, it's not. Niantic just recently ended Pokemon GO's Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year event, and it has a lot of players wondering, is the game finally dead yet? Is it? Because this recent holiday event seemed to make a lot of people upset. For the Halloween event, they had a whole bunch of spooky spawns everywhere and you got double candies throughout the game. For the Thanksgiving event, you had double XP, double Stardust, Ditto was there, and that was awesome. But the Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's event was strange in that fans of the game didn't even know if there was going to be a Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's event until the day before Christmas Eve. Niantic announced all the other events about a week before the event happened. They announced it 2 days before Christmas for this one. Plus, a lot of people thought that Holiday Pikachu was the event. Little Pikachu with a Santa hat. There's your event. Go get him. Christmas is arguably one of the biggest holidays in the entire world, with New Year's pulling rank as the most celebrated. Was Holiday Pikachu with his Santa hat all we were gonna get? As it turns out, no. From December 25th to January 3rd, there were increased chances to hatch baby Pokemon from eggs. And you got a free incubator every time you hit your first Pokestop of the day for a week. There was some backlash about the holiday boxes in the shop and that people had to pay for them, but to me that was just people trying to find something to complain about that they expected to get for free. But it seemed like there were a lot of people that didn't like this Pokemon GO Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's event. But there were two groups that really enjoyed this event. Because the second part of this event started on December 30th and ran to January 8th, and that was that lures lasted for an hour instead of a half an hour, and there were increased spawns of Gen 1 starter families. So I had mentioned that there were two groups that really enjoyed this event. Hold on, baby birds, I'll feed you. Group number one were those players that didn't have enough candies to evolve a Charizard, Blastoise, or Venusaur. They could finally get enough candies to be able to do that during this event with the increased Gen 1 starter family spawns. And the second group includes those of us that have those evolved forms, but they don't have ones with good IVs or the best moveset, because I want to be the very best. Like no one ever was. And the increased starter spawns actually worked really well with the new nearby tracking system. If there was a Wartortle or a Charizard on your list, you knew exactly where to go to catch him. But there was another side to this event, the business side, and that is arguably the most important aspect of this game. There are things to take into consideration when you talk about something being successful, i.e. player satisfaction, but Niantic is definitely using these events to help drive revenue, and it is definitely working. According to the analyst firm Sensor Tower, this event brought Pokemon GO's revenue up higher than it's been since summer. December 31st saw $4.9 million spent on this game. In one day, players spent $4.9 million on this game. That is insane. And a recent report shows that there are 20 million active players per day, and that's just in the US. This game is 6 months old and it is still performing this well, just proving over and over that it is not a flash in the pan game. Sure, there were a lot of bandwagoners at first, and there were groups of people that would go out with people who didn't know anything about Pokemon, but those people have stopped playing. That's what a lot of people are not seeing, that there are a lot of people still playing the game that love Pokemon, but it's kind of cold out now to be walking around in groups. As long as Niantic keeps listening to the community, which it seems like they are, and they keep changing things in the game, adding new aspects, new features, new Pokemon, they will have a hardcore user base following along. Let me know in the comments down below if you still play Pokemon GO, if you played Pokemon GO and then stopped, or if you never even downloaded the game. Also, if you are playing Pokemon GO, what's your Pokedex at? I'll answer my own question down there so you guys have to look to see where I'm at. As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me tomorrow.